Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Let's talk about an uncivilized mutt. A family in Kansas City got an earful of old-fashioned country bumpkin backwoods redneck racism after they parked their car across the street from their home. Yeah, they parked their car on the street, across the street from their home. Yeah, dude called them everything but a child of God in front of their child. Yeah, fam, check it out.
Harm you. Yeah?
Sexy, get in here. Watch out, Crystal. Charles, move.
What do you want to do?
Hey, put this record.
You ain't got to record it. They'll be over here in a minute. They'll be over here for you.
Crystal, he's not doing nothing.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got. I'll harm you.
Stop.
Fuck on. Nigger.
Bitch.
Your ugly black ass and get the fuck on. Nigger. My mama owns your mama. You dumbass.
You said what?
Owned your mama.
Your mama owned my mama?
Hey, your mama fucking served me food, you dumb nigger.
Okay.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. I will harm you.
I will harm you. That's a terroristic threat. Unfortunately, they went to the police and the police did nothing. Police came out, nothing to see here, fellas, let's go. Yeah, no, seriously. The police went out there and turned around and went back, said, can't do nothing about it. They didn't arrest him, didn't do anything. See, this is the type of stuff that leads to bigger things. Things get out of control because a lot of these people in law enforcement, they just don't have the skills for conflict resolution. They don't have discernment. A lot of them are also racist. Many, I would say most of them are racist. Most of them are racist because you know damn well, had it been a black man pulled a gun on a white dude over just some words, they would have arrested him. They would have absolutely arrested him. The police probably knew him. And that's another reason why he was probably so emboldened. Because a lot of times, especially in these little small towns, well, Kansas City ain't really small, depends on what neighborhood this is. From what I understand, the neighborhood, they're in the hood, right? But a lot of times in these smaller places, small towns, tight-knit communities, these people know the police. They have relationships with the police. And so they already know who coming out. As soon as the name pop up, the address, boom, they pull up, they see him, okay. Yeah, what seemed to be the problem? Wink, wink. Hey man, just come on, look man, look. We know we ain't gonna take you in, but I'm just gonna act like I'm doing a report. And I'm gonna throw this shit away as soon as I drive off, you know what I'm saying? I got you, baby, I got you. Wipe out. Wipe out. Yeah, man. That's how that go. That's how that goes. And I'm gonna tell you something, fam. All of y'all that act that way ain't gonna be so lucky. I'm surprised they didn't get them. Because from what I'm hearing online, they're saying dude is in the hood. He's in the hood. 87th Street, I believe. They say that's the hood. And, they Swiss cheese over there. They Swiss cheese houses over there. So I'm surprised ain't nobody got at him yet. Maybe he didn't know. Or maybe he did know and he just don't care. He think that it's sweet around there. I cannot see a black person moving into a predominantly white neighborhood or predominantly any other type of neighborhood and speaking that way using racial epithets toward the residents, the non-black residents. I can't see that happening without him being severely injured, without him going to jail, and without him having a very uncomfortable life there. He couldn't be my neighbor. I couldn't have a neighbor that close with that type of behavior, exhibiting that type of behavior. I would have to straighten him out. He would absolutely have some visitors come by and, just to check things out, make sure that he's okay, right? Gotta check him out, make sure he's okay. Because there ain't no way. Oh, he was on one. I read his profile on Facebook. He says he's a content creator. Wayne Cunningham. Ever heard of him? Me neither. Anyway, he's out there, fam, and they know who he is. 57-year-old Wayne Cunningham. I like to see how far you go with that, because I'm on it, baby. I'm on it. I didn't see him doing too much. He calls himself a content creator, but I ain't see too much, on his Facebook page. It looked like a struggling content creator, if he is one. In any event, this is unacceptable, fam. This is unacceptable. But let me tell you something too, fam. These racial epithets, the N-word, y'all gotta get a new word, man. Because when I hear somebody say, it's like that's all y'all know. Y'all ain't got no other words. In my mind, I interpret it as a limited vocabulary. Like, you got anything else? Anything else? Any new words? That's all you got? That's it? That's all you got is, that's it. Now, you gotta get some more words, man. Impress me, man. Hit me with something that's gonna make me go, how dare you? You know what I'm saying? Like, hit me with something unusual. Because that right there, I would expect to hear that from an uncivilized mutt. What I would not expect to hear from an uncivilized mutt is a civilized conversation. You don't own the streets. So what if they park the damn car across the street in front of your house? You do not own the street. He probably leasing anyway. He's probably not even a homeowner. But let's say he was. You do not own the street. You don't even own the sidewalk. So let me look at that right quick. Is there a sidewalk even there? Doesn't even look like there's a sidewalk. Let's see. Yeah, I do not see a sidewalk. I'm looking. Yeah, I don't see a sidewalk, fam. So, even some of the grass that he's cutting in front of his house is not even his, but he has to maintain it. He has to keep it maintenance, but it's not his because there's an easement right a certain amount of feet from the street that the city has to be able to get to if need be, to do repairs and things of that nature. So, and then sometimes they need that to expand the street. Sometimes they expand the street, so they need that. So anyway, fam, you don't own the street, man. I don't know why people be thinking that they own the street when people park on the street. I've seen a lot of videos like that. And guess who is always the antagonist? White people. It's always somebody white telling somebody black they can't park there. Saw another video today. It was like a whole gang of white folks in the neighborhood telling this black dude they had broke his window out. I don't know how old the video is, but they broke his window out of his car, dented the car and everything. I'm like, damn, get out of here. You're not supposed to be in this neighborhood. Get out of here. Get out of here. Just for the white folks, in case for y'all who think that, some of y'all had that attitude like, well, if I were to go to a black neighborhood, they'd probably do me the same way. No, we don't act like that. We don't behave like that. I've never seen it in all of the hoods that I've lived in. I've never seen white folks be treated like that just because they were walking down the street. I mean, you can be white, walk down the street, ain't nobody gonna mess with you, man. You can be driving or whatever, ain't nobody messing with you. You coming to deliver something, deliver your stuff and get on. Now, if you out there trying to do some undercover work, you might have a little problem, but it ain't gonna be no big problem. Like, we're not there yet. We're just not there. We're not there. I just never seen black people treat white people that way. Even if a white person go to the club, if a white person go to a black club, I know some of y'all white people who ain't never really been to a black club, y'all paranoid because y'all been listening to Fox and shit. Y'all be watching Fox News a lot and y'all really don't know. But a black club is the safest place for a white person to come to, as long as you ain't starting no trouble. Now, you coming up with that N-word stuff and you coming there trying to be tough, you're gonna get your ass tore up. But if you come in there just minding your own business, man, if you mess around and get into a fight with a black person, the black people mess around and help you fight. You know why? Because black people overall, we don't like people just picking on somebody. We don't like that. And then when it comes to black folks and white folks, black folks like to show white folks that we ain't all like that, and look, this is how you treat people that don't look like you or don't have your same background and stuff like that, We like to show y'all, by example, you know what I'm saying? We lead, by example. We'll show you. So white person come up in the black club and they be chilling, man, and have fun. You have the best time of your life, man, and ain't nobody gonna mess with you. As long as you're not in there messing with somebody, nobody's gonna mess with you. White person go to a black club, they're not gonna have any problems, as long as they don't create any problems. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.